The first day I made the first $1,000 was great. I went to church to give thanks to God.
Hey, this is Deborah Robertson from Covington, Georgia. I am a retired teacher, and I am so excited because I generated my first $2,000 in 10 days. And, you know, we've met, and you know I'm a retired teacher. I know absolutely nothing about selling anybody anything. I want to tell you something. I absolutely love the phone sales team. They are remarkable. They're making me commissions. They're making sales for me. I actually had my first $9,000 sale that I didn't know anything about that generated me $3,000 in commissions.
And I have made, I don't know if you can see it right there, but it's $293,636.06. Now, I want to show you one of my best days, which was this year actually in May. I made one single sale. One single sale made me $10,000 in commissions.
My first $1,000 day ever online, and I was actually playing at the park with my kids when I checked my email and found that I had made a $1,000 commission.
A red button is about to appear. Click it, and $1,000 will be wired to your bank account. Do you believe that? Well, if you did, I've got a nice bridge to sell you. Sorry, but such a thing doesn't exist anywhere, online or offline. But I'll tell you what does exist. Imagine I told you this. An opportunity to clone one of my businesses is about to appear. Take it. And $1,000 could be wired to your bank account today and every day until the end of time. That does exist. And that's exactly what you're going to get on this page. Not a push-button software, but a real, living, breathing business where all the checks are made out to you. And there's more good news. The business you will be cloning, my business, which is a $7 million business, gives you the opportunity to earn the same. That would be pretty cool, no? To make millions? You can have all of this, no questions asked. There is one condition. You must sit down and watch this video until the very end. Otherwise, I can't help you. If you don't have the patience to just sit and watch a video, you're not right for this opportunity anyway. If you're going to watch the video, you need to give it your full attention. One missed word could cost you the opportunity. So if you have Facebook open, shut it. If you have Instagram open, shut it. If you have Skype open, shut it. If you have any other tabs open on your browser, close them. If you have a cell phone, shut it off. If you have a door, close it and lock it. Kindly tell any friends and family that you are busy with your business for the next few minutes. Take my words seriously. Because if you do, you will walk away from this page the owner of a clone of a $7 million business, and you can start making that $1,000 per day almost immediately after that. Who am I? Good question. I'm Tim. I started out online in 2007 just like you. I knew nothing. I was a bartender. I chased every push-button software, and I made no money for 2 years, until August 2010, in which I made $1.5 million in 1 week. What changed? What happened in August 2010? Keep watching to find out. I have, since then, gone on to sell more than $60 million of products online. I am just a regular guy. I was born in Philadelphia and raised in Tennessee. After I made my first million, I moved out to sunny San Diego. So it's safe to say I know my stuff. I'm qualified to teach you. But I'm not even here to teach you. I'm here to give something to you. I called it a clone of my business, but it's really much more than that. It's a franchise of my business. See? Instead of teaching you how to make money like I do, I simply am going to give you what I do. Give you your own full-fledged business that's exactly like mine, and give you a consultant of mine to show you one-on-one how to make money with it for your entire lifetime. Yes, this is a consultant you don't need to pay, and he will be with you for as long as he is alive. And if he dies, we'll replace him with another consultant who will outlive you. Newsflash! It seems stupid that I have to say it, but internet marketing is hard. It's hard to figure out and hard to keep it running successfully. Don't let anybody tell you different. There are a lot of moving parts, a lot of potential for mistakes, and nobody there to pick you up when you fall. That's why I'm doing something no one else is willing to do. I already did the work. I already have a 7-figure business, $7 million to be exact, and counting. And I'm going to give it to you, make you a franchisee and owner of a clone of my business. What is a franchise, and why is a franchise the best shot you have to really make it online? Let's give an example. Let's take McDonald's. McDonald's is probably the most famous example of a franchise model. It's a franchise model that's very successful, i.e. the franchisees get rich, almost all of them. Why? Because the car is already built. All they have to do is turn the key. They know exactly how the store must look from the ceiling to the floor and what every recipe must be. But there isn't even recipes. There are ready-made foods shipped to their doorstep and heated up. Every problem is already thought of and solved. Every product always comes out right. And the success of the franchisee is all but guaranteed. This is actually the most successful model in business, the franchise model. Just think of the biggest franchises in the world: McDonald's, 7-Eleven, Subway, Starbucks, Krispy Kreme, Carl's Jr., Ace Hardware, Taco Bell, Denny's, Dairy Queen, and so many more. These are some of the biggest, most profitable businesses in the world. This is truly the most successful way to run a business, as a franchisee or a clone. So the question is, why hasn't anybody franchised making money online? Why are you sitting there with no business to your name? No LLC, no ideas, no products. You start out with nothing and no consultant to help you build what you need to build. You're all alone and there's no way out until you found this page. Until you found out how to be a franchisee of a money-making online business. Back to McDonald's. One day the owners of McDonald's were told they weren't making a profit on their milkshakes. In fact, they were losing money. Why? The refrigeration costs. The refrigeration costs for the drinks were running them out of business. And then an outsider came up with a solution. Powdered ice cream. You just open a packet of powder, stir it, and taste it, and it tastes exactly like a McDonald's milkshake. Delicious. The key is, this was a ready-made recipe. It was foolproof. It doesn't matter who mixes it. It will always come out perfect. Then there's the burgers. Patties come pre-made. All you got to do is throw them on the grill. That's called plug and play. When you powder your shakes with my online franchise, it's plug and play. It's easier than selling milkshakes. It's a business that runs in the background and makes you money while you sleep. My systems are already successful. You just need to heat them up. They're working right now. And you can be making that 1K per day before you know it. And then you can clone it again and again. Keep making McDonald's all around the world if you want to. There is no limit. Just think what 1K per day will do for you. You could buy a new car every month, or just one worth $50,000. You can pay off your debts in 60 days easily. You can take vacations every weekend if you want to. You can spoil your husband or wife rotten. Never again will the word no be heard around a buying decision. If someone wants it, the answer will always be yes. Because even if you spend $30,000 this month, you know there is another $30,000 coming right behind it. And I want to tell you something. Even if a McDonald's owner is very successful, they will still be jealous of you. Because even though everything is done for you at McDonald's, you still have the responsibility of overseeing it all. You have to deal with growers, farmers, retailers, employees, payroll, insurance, and the list goes on. And the workers need to get all the work done, and you have to close your doors at 11 p.m. With my franchise online, your doors never close, and there is no work to do once it's set up. The money flows in every minute of every night while you sleep, and there is no limit to how many passive income streams you can create. You just plug and play. You only need to set it up once, and you have a consultant to tell you exactly what to do and what you're doing wrong. That's right. I can make you more powerful than a McDonald's franchisee, and I can do it in the next few minutes. But not if you click off. If you click off, you lose everything. And you don't belong here anyway. This is the opportunity of a lifetime. But this presentation is for people who are serious about success. And if you're not serious, I kindly ask you to leave to give someone else the bandwidth. I've made a system that's a minimal system that maximizes profits, and it already has been tested.
This past year for me has been my best year yet online, and in fact I made more than I ever made in engineering, in education, or as an entrepreneur. I have had a couple of $8,000 days, but the most exciting part is when you don't even know it's coming.
And within the first 60 days, I made over $35,000. I couldn't believe it.
I remember the time when I actually earned over $15,000 in just one single weekend. So that makes my best month to be around $18,000.
And our system is beautiful, because when you're making money, I'm making money. That's why I can give you your franchise for less than $100, whereas a McDonald's is going to be $700,000 or more. Because my profits are built in. So don't worry about me. I'm making money as you do, but you won't even notice me. You will just notice the consultant I give to you who helps you through every step of the way. Someone who turns down this system is someone who turns down money. And who turns down money? Only the laziest of the lazy or the scared of the scared. There is no excuse anymore. We have literally done everything. And the system is growing. It's proven itself. I want you to succeed. So if you don't jump on this, you're extremely lazy or you're extremely scared. Scared of everything that comes your way. You're someone who is given a block of gold and turns it down. You can't handle the responsibility, and I can't help you. There are plenty of other websites you can go to where they will tell you pretty lies. But this isn't one of them. I want you to think about the workload and the labor you save when you join my online franchise. The website you will get does the work of 30 men while you sleep. And the results are just plain sweet. It's like breakfast in bed. Every time I wake up, I'm being served delicious news. Every time I wake up, I get to walk into my office, click, and see how much money I made. It really gets me up in the morning. I love my job. I love not having a job. You will too. I used to drag myself to a job at 7 a.m. and work until 7 p.m. Now I wake up, check Facebook, check my stocks, sit drinking my coffee for an hour. My smoothie then shows up with Uber Eats. Then my personal trainer comes over. I have the time to take care of myself instead of killing myself. What about you? What's your story? What do you do after you wake up? Do you scramble out of bed? Panting and sweating and worried, afraid you'll be a minute late because your boss is an a-hole? And it really doesn't matter because you don't make any serious money, just enough to get by. The difference is my profits aren't tied to my work. If you see me, what you don't see is more important than what you do see. While you see me meandering around my house sipping coffee for an hour, what you don't see is the work of an entire McDonald's is getting done online. And I have multiple businesses in multiple niches all bringing in profits together as one. So that when I go shopping and have my training session, I don't feel bad to drop a couple of grand on clothes. Have a nice fancy lunch. Can I promise you you'll live exactly the way I do? I can't promise you, but I can say it's definitely possible. After all, you are getting all the same tools and resources I have, so you should be making the money I make. Unless you're doing something wrong, but that's why I'm going to give you a consultant to keep you on the straight and narrow. Do what I do, make what I make. It's a simple formula. And I don't need you to believe me. Just listen to my people, because now they're all generating $1,000 in a day.
And I've had, some of them are the ones that stand out more are like days when I've had a $10,000 a day or an $8,000 a day.
So 1 year ago, I decided to join, and since then, I've made over $240,000.
It's not complicated math, and it's not a complicated franchise. There is some bad news though. I know everyone wants the program, but this is a soft launch. We only have a few openings because right now we're doing our second round of proof of concept. I'm taking 100 people and only 100 people, and I'm going to make them all $1,000 per day to prove that this program works for everyone. The next proof of concept will be 1,000 people, but that won't happen for many months. And even when it does happen, more people will have heard about our system by then, so your shot at getting in is slim to none. If there is no sold out sign at the top of this page, you know that one of the 100 slots is still open. But wait 5 minutes and it could be gone. Most of the 100 have already jumped in, and they've found that the water is very warm. Here's what Susan said about my online franchise. I'm a busy mom. I needed a job. I was thinking part-time. I listened to Tim, and I got involved in his program. Got all of his resources and the mentor who is amazing. It's been about 30 days, and I can say I was a housewife. I had no salary. I'm not a housewife anymore because I make the salary of a surgeon. How it happened so fast is something I can't believe, even though I can believe it. Because Tim actually gives you what he uses to make money right now in real time. When I do exactly what he does, how can I go wrong? And the truth is, you really can't go wrong. Back to me. I can do for you what I did for Susan, and I'm ready to do it. All I need is for you to watch this video until the end. Make sure you don't miss out on anything I have to say, because if you stick around, 30 days from now, you will be Susan. 30 days from now, you'll be the next generation of 1K per day. And let's not forget, I love people, but I'm a businessman. And if you're making money, I'm making money. I don't give handouts, but what I do give is ways for the single mom to be able to feed her kids, for the old widow to be able to afford her medication. I don't give people handouts. I give them resources, so they don't have to live off of anybody. Anyone can do it, regardless of age or marketing skill level, regardless of your location on the globe. A 10-year-old can do this. I have people in my test group who didn't even know how to use Microsoft Word, and they are successful. A lot of that has to do with the consultant I'm going to give you, because with their help, it's literally so easy that if you can click, you can make 1K per day. But it's not a matter of creating anything new or using new systems. It's a completely ready-to-rock, done-for-you business, and all you need to do is plug and play. Get paid, that is. Anything else, your consultant will guide you. Now, let me teach you your first lesson in franchising. Your education starts now. The first lesson is, be first. The first to franchise, that is. The first to bring their franchise to market makes the biggest fortune. Smaller profits go to the later franchisees as the world pie gets split up into smaller and smaller pieces. That's why you're very lucky you're still here when there's only 100 people max competing with you. That's the only downside to this: competition. Since you all basically are offering the same thing, you had better have a unique set of eyeballs looking at your offer. If the person you're after has already seen your offer with someone else and rejected it, they're unlikely to want to do business with you. The fortunes will go to the first. The few that pave the way get paid. Regardless of what you do here today, this lesson is true no matter what you do. Be first. Imagine if you invested in Apple when it was $2 a share. Imagine if you were mining Bitcoin when it was $1 a coin. The first always prosper. Second lesson, get a mentor. It doesn't matter what you're doing, whether it be sports, chess, sewing, cooking, or writing. The ones who succeed have a mentor. Michael Jordan had one. Tiger Woods has one. One of the smartest pieces of advice I ever received was, most people don't know what they're talking about. But when you find those few people who know what they're talking about, listen to what they say. How true. I found it to be the case in my life. Remember I said in the year of 2010, I made over $1 million, and before that I made nothing? That was the year I found a mentor. They actually sat with me and told me what to do so I couldn't screw it up. That's how I made all that money. And that's why every franchise business I give away comes installed with its own real-life human being mentor who will guide you every step of the way. Here's your third lesson. If you want to succeed at anything, work backwards. What do I mean? I learned this from the godfather of internet marketing, whose name is Mark Joyner. He said, if you want to succeed, you need to write down on a piece of paper a bubble for where you are. Then write steps, and then write a bubble for your goal. Those steps are what stand in between you and that goal. You will probably know the steps right before you succeed. Let's say you're trying to win a gold medal. You know that before you get the gold, you have to step up to the podium. And that's great. But then you need to find out the step before that one. If I need to be stepping up the podium on that date, where do I have to be the day before? I have to be winning the race. And for me to be winning the race, what would I have to be doing before? Training. And for me to be training, what would I have to be doing before? Find the right trainer. And for you to be finding the right trainer, what do you have to be doing before? Answer: researching trainers. Now you know where to start. So you work your way backwards from the final goal. Once all those steps are filled in, you will know exactly how to succeed. This is another reason for the mentor. He knows the end goal. He has been there. He knows the mistakes you will make. He knows all the steps in between that you need to take. He or she will fill in those steps with you. He can work you backwards and then guide you forwards as you actually implement the steps. I hope these 3 tips have been helpful because it's no secret why you're here. Searching the internet for ways to make money. This is not isolated. Everyone in America is trying to make money right now and is in desperate need of it. A recent poll shows that if there was some emergency in the family and they needed to come up with $400, 50% of Americans couldn't do it. You were meant for more than this struggle. You are more than this struggle. One of my favorite quotes is, "Everything always turns out right in the end, and if it's not all right, it's not the end." It will work out, but you have to make it work out, and you've got to be feeling like it's your turn. And if you're hearing my voice right now, and there's no sold out sign up top, it is your turn. And I don't need you to be intimidated. I'm not looking for cyber nerds mining for bitcoins. I'm not looking for programmers. I'm not even looking for smart people. I'm looking for people who know a good opportunity when they see it and hitch their wagon to it. Give me your top 3 worries. Financial, health, relationships. I want you to write them down, and I want you to cross them off as you build into a new financial future. I want you to look at this list and think about living without those problems for 3 seconds. What would it be like to have hundreds of thousands of extra dollars just sitting in your checking account? How would that make you feel? How good will it feel to be able to get the proper supplements of the highest quality and personal trainers and healthy food to produce optimal health in your life and your goal weight? And how good will it feel to eliminate all the stress in your relationships about money? Think of the peace and serenity that provides. That can be yours. You are just one franchise away from it all being yours. I've already told you we have limited seats. So if you're not absolutely serious about getting out of these problems now, I kindly ask you to log off. We're looking only for motivated, driven future millionaires. And I say it with love. We're just not all made to be millionaires. I know we all like proof. Well, I don't have to prove it to you with words or claims. I can prove it to you with things. This is what Marcy David got 21 days into the program. This is the cruise Joe and Lisa took 35 days into the program. This is the car Larry from Santa Fe bought 68 days into the program. Does this happen to everyone? No. It only happens to people who join my franchise. And it's really important to mention that their profits are automated. They have time to enjoy what they earn. If I haven't mentioned it before, my system is perfected for automated profits. It makes you money 24/7, 365. This is like having 10 of you working in shifts 24/7 while you do nothing. I don't know anyone offering you a 24/7 money-making machine. Once this machine starts making money, how much it can make is up to you. It just depends how hard you want to hit the gas. I've seen many motivated individuals make many millions of dollars, but they decided to make that happen. You can bring a horse to water, but you can't make it drink. Translation, I can't make you make millions, but I can offer you the key that opens the door. I can put your foot on the gas. You will have to implement. One of the beautiful things about the system is that its marketing is already done for you. And you don't have to give people a sales pitch. You don't have to knock on any doors. And you can build an army of money makers under you. That's right. I'm going to give you the website. You won't need to tinker with a web designer or graphics or sending emails. I provide everything. It's all automated because it's already a success. It already works. I'm not giving you a question mark. I'm not giving you something that you are not sure if you're going to know how to maintain. There is no management. There is no maintenance. There's not a bunch of unknown cost or fees associated. You just have one thing to do. Turn it on. Let me make one thing clear. Why am I bringing this to market? Why not just do it myself and keep all the profits? I'm doing it for two reasons. I want to make money. I want other people making money. Why? Because I'm competitive. Making money makes me feel amazing. I'm addicted to collecting dollars. And then there's making other people money. Seeing them make money, seeing them feel as great as I feel, makes me feel alive. Hey, some of you may not have the same drive. Some of you might not choose to make that 1K per day. Once again, I ask you to take your cursor to the red X. Because I'm only looking for the serious few who want to stop searching for success. Those who know they found it. This product is special, and that means the few open spots are all the more special. There's no product like this on the market, which means there's no better place to be than in our few open slots. You may not get accepted. You may press buy and it says no seats available. Depending on how far you get through this video, you may not get in, because I already know a few people have clicked ahead, and I hope for your sake that a spot is still open. But what about the backlash from the gurus, you ask? Look, are people going to be pissed at me for handing out the keys to the kingdom? Of course. Do I care? Absolutely not. Let's see those guru scammers stop me. They are pathetic. They can talk to me when they've learned how to put out a decent product. Buying any other product online might as well be burning money. So why do I do it? I get a rush. That's why I do it. I dig it. When your financial situation improves, so does everything in life. Your relationships, how relaxed you become, confidence, your credit score. You eliminate financial stress in your life. And that's most of the stress right there. Stress kills people. Do you realize that? It causes cancer. But it also causes a lack of confidence and depression. Money brings a pep to your step. Millions give you the mojo. And it's time to make a move. How did you get to hear this message? I don't know. But look at the calendar. Take a good look at that date. This may be the first day of the rest of your life. Welcome to the winning team. For once in your life, you're at the right place at the right time. If you're listening to this right now, your luck just took a turn in the right direction. You're finally getting what you deserve. Many people will quit right before they win. They stop digging a foot away from the gold. I urge you not to make that mistake. If you really want it, and you know you deserve it, you won't stop digging. You won't stop reaching, and you'll make the move. You'll click the mouse. Remember, this doesn't require anything but the motivation to make money. Even if you've never made a penny, you don't need any technical skills or social media prowess. I have a few spots left open. One might be for you. Pull up a chair. Here's what you're getting. You are getting the same online franchise system that has netted me over $7 million. Priceless. You are getting your very own franchise consultant to help you get your franchise up and running, which is a $5,000 a month value. You are getting all the systems, training, technology, marketing and advertising, support staff, and fellow franchisee network that is required to run a six-figure and up online business, a $3,000 value. You get to benefit from a brand name, a $10,000 value. We provide all the sources you need for website traffic for your franchise and host all your online assets for you, a $15,000 value. Just like people get sent to Hamburger University for McDonald's, we provide ongoing education inside our online franchise university, a $10,000 value. You get the ability to sell other people's products, not just our own, a $5,000 value. That's a total of $48,000 of real value. That means we should not be selling this for a penny under $20K. How much does this actually cost? Not $20K, not even $10K, not even $5K, not even $1K, but rather just $49. Yes, I've gone nuts about your success. People spend $100 on a weekend getting drinks. That's dinner and a movie. Take anybody to eat. That's $50 a plate. You can do that. Or you can lock in your financial future for the better for the rest of your life. Ooh, I can't spend it here, I can hear you saying. Why can't you spend it here? Why spend it on a movie you'll forget and a lackluster Caesar salad? This will actually change your life forever. You will be able to buy all the Caesar salads you want for the rest of your life and never worry about the price tag. You can eat out at all the fanciest restaurants and order their best wine every time. You can do it all once you have this franchise up and running. Now, what's the guarantee behind this product? There's many. I guarantee it'll be the best money you ever spend. I guarantee this product will do more for you than just make you money. I guarantee it will improve your health, improve your mood, and change your relationships for the better. I guarantee you'll be able to spend more money on yourself. I guarantee this small investment will change your life. And I also make a more basic guarantee. You are guaranteed to make money with this product in the first 30 days, or I want you to contact us for a full refund. Even if you do make money, but you're not happy with the franchise for any old reason, I want you to contact us for a full refund. No questions asked. That means you don't even need to tell us why you didn't like it. If you don't like it, you get all your money back. See what I did there? I just took the entire risk of the purchase off your shoulders and onto mine. Now, there is no way you can possibly lose. I could lose by being taken advantage of by someone who just wants his franchise for free. But you can't lose at all. No way, no how. You have 30 full days and nights to decide if you want the refund. Now it's time to make a decision. You've invested 40 minutes into this video. Are you going to just click the X and go back to life as it is, worrying about how you're going to make it through the rest of the month? Or click the buy button and make sure you're making tomorrow better than today. Making sure you are making money in your sleep. Making sure that you're getting a proven brand for life. Making sure you have a mentor to guide you to the buried treasure that is the internet. The answer is clear. You've got to hit the button below and fill in your details on the next page. Do it now. Hit the button below and fill in your details on the next page. Your order is secured with 22 SSL bit encryption technology. You are as safe purchasing here as you are doing your online banking. So do it now. Hit the order button below and you'll have all the resources I promised you seconds later. There's no shipping cost. There's nothing to take up your shelf space. This is 100% digital, so you can get started right away. Your mentor will be in touch with you within 24 hours. Hit the red X and you've wasted 40 minutes here. Hit the order button and a new life begins. And your order is completely guaranteed. As I said, you can't lose. Look, you're most likely struggling financially, which means you're frustrated. And when you're frustrated, you can make bad decisions and get in your own way. So, I want you to take a deep breath. Think about the life you want, the life you deserve, and ask yourself if clicking X is going to solve those problems, or will those problems just rot? Then I want you to think about your problems being resolved, starting today. The credit card debt's being paid off, getting ahead on your mortgage, updating your wardrobe, buying your wife a diamond necklace, buying your husband season tickets to his favorite sports team. Can you see things blooming in your life? Can you taste it? If you can, I want you to go get it right now. Click the order button below, fill in your details on the next page, and I'll see you on the other side with all your goodies. You may think I was born to be a millionaire, but you weren't there for the years that I struggled. No one was there to steer me right. Once I managed to make the system with the mentor is when I made my first million. But it's not me who's making you the millions. It's my perfected system, built by the best to maximize the potential for millions. This really is the system I use on a daily basis to make my millions. Nothing is left out. And we will be branded under the same name, which means I have no advantage over you. So go get what you know you deserve. Hit the order button now and fill in your details on the next page. You won't regret it. In fact, you'll bless the day you did it. Don't worry about the money. You are guaranteed to make it all back and more, or you just don't pay. Hit the order button now. There's usually two types of people. People that have already clicked X because they are driven by fear and lack of vision, and the others who stuck through this video and realized there could be something here, something of value. There's only a few seats, so I'm searching for a very special few, and I hope that's you. You need to hit the order button below and fill in your details on the next page. It's the best thing for you. Don't even consider it a yes, just consider it a maybe. Maybe I'll make more money. Maybe I won't. If you don't, you get all your money back. Every penny paid. So what are you waiting for? Click the order button below. You have two choices. You can make a move that'll make you $1,000 a day starting in no time. Or you can give in. You give up, and you get comfortable being a failure. I don't know about you, but the second option never makes me happy. I've never been okay with just okay. You shouldn't be okay with it either. Hit the button below and do this right. Do life right. You know those sayings like money is the root of all evil or money isn't everything? Those are made up, mostly by the poor, to allow themselves to live like losers. Money isn't evil. It's a tool of exchange. You want groceries? You need to give it to them before they give it to you. You can feed thousands in India with just a few $100s. You can save babies' lives with money. What's bad about that? Is that evil? Is that not everything? Help people around you. Be of service instead of just being average. Click the order button below and let's get started. Why do you always buy the ones that don't work? Why do you always skip out on the ones that do work? It's time to stop the cycle. You've got to get on a winning team. There's only a few spots left on this squad. You really need to invest now or you may never break that habit. You may be stuck with your old instincts forever. Or you can break it now and break through to a new life. Do it now. Click the order button below. Fill in your details on the next page and all the goodies are waiting for you after that. You get your paycheck and a percentage goes towards movies. Then you forget the movie you watched. I'm asking you instead of blowing it on something that's going to fade away, I'm asking you to make an investment into yourself that will make you money forever. Robert Kiyosaki says rich people put their money into things that make you more money. Poor people put it into things that deteriorate, like cars. I'm not asking you to go into debt. I'm just asking you to take something that would be wasted and use it for something that turns into gold. Hit the order button below. Most purchases are a mere waste of money. Movies, drinks, going to a bar, going to the club. There's only a few necessities, like food, clothing, and shelter. Most purchases are like movies, fancy dinners, and buying into brands. But on occasion, you're given an opportunity for investment, something that will pay dividends, an acquisition of equity, an asset, not a liability, and opportunity for growth. That's what I offer you today, a franchise of your own. Hit the order button now or forever hold that peace. The question is, why put it in your hands? Why would I give my brand to you? Because I'm so sure of the system I've created for success. You're just another moneymaker for me. I know this makes money, and the more money you make, the more money I make. I don't know you. Why would I hand this business to you? I would do it because I know it's going to work. You don't need to be great. It's foolproof. You just need to be there and press go. Press go right now. Hit that order button below. I'll see you on the other side. The good side. Do it now.